You must have heard of that famous saying, it's okay not to be okay. I know that most people roll their eyes whenever they hear that, but it's actually true. We don't realize it, but many times we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be perfect, to always look good, to always look good. This year I am trying to work on that. I'm trying to feel comfortable with my feelings of discomfort. It's okay to feel angry, to feel sad, to feel hurt and lonely and rejected and depressed. It's part of being human, so don't try to force your emotions. Just accept it. I am the type of person that I have to express my feelings. If I am feeling angry or if I'm feeling depressed, I really need to get it out of my system. And trust me, it does a lot of good when you do that. So don't ever repress your emotions. If you feel like crying, then go ahead and find, I don't know, find a spot where you can just cry and just purge yourself of all these negative feelings, and you will feel very, very lighter after that. But don't repress your feelings. Like I say, don't run away from them. In fact, you will discover that there is something interesting to be learned with every feeling, even the negative feelings. And from my own personal experience, my problems, my difficulties, and the various issues that I felt that made me suffer, these are in fact what have really transformed me into a better and stronger person. And today I am comfortable talking about it because I know there is nothing to be ashamed of when you are not feeling alright. It's okay to be depressed, it's okay to feel like giving up sometimes, but the real challenge is not to give up and to fight for what you believe in. So I know that in theory all of that is extremely simple. It sounds very easy, but to actually put it into practice, it's difficult, especially when if you are in a situation where you feel like you are totally alone. There are times when you might have very supportive friends or family, but still the biggest job, the biggest work, it's you who has to do it. No one is going to come out there to really transform your life for you. So that's why I have discovered over the years that the only friend that you have to make is actually you. You have to make yourself become your biggest supporter and your best friend, and you have to really enjoy your own company and be able to depend on yourself. You can't afford to depend on people to make you feel happy, because let's face it, you don't have any guarantee that a person is going to be there forever for you. They might be a very good friend or a very loving partner, but there is no guarantee that they will be with you forever. Breakups, separations, disappointments, all that, it will keep on happening. It's normal, it's part of life. But you have to accept the fact that when you're going to die, you will die alone. So make sure that you stop being so judgmental and harsh and critical to yourself. Very often we tend to have a lot of compassion and patience for other people. When people behave in a way that is not correct, when people are rude to us, when people hurt us, we tend to make excuses for them. We tend to be more kind to them than we would be to ourselves. I used to be very, very harsh towards myself, really, very unforgiving. I was always criticizing myself, feeling like I am not good enough. But there was a point, like I said before, where there was no other choice but to start loving myself and respecting myself. And trust me, it really changed my life. It really made me love myself a lot more and start being happy with what I had, start to discover the inner beauty of me. So whoever you are watching this video, if you have an issue or even if you don't have any issues, this video is just a reminder to you that life is very short and we should definitely not spend it being concerned about people who don't care about us. So let's make this world a beautiful place together.